Hello, my viewers, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be playing some Hitman, World of Assassination. We are going to continue the theme of playing in China and Mendoza. And yeah, that's everything really. There's not really a whole lot else. All right, let's see. So, in the last video, we did some minor kill runs, and we got a few of the challenges done. We're not really leveling up as fast as I'd like to be leveling up, but it is a slow and steady process regardless. We only have 3 achievements left to get platinum, 4 to completely 100% every aspect of the game, including DLC. For challenges, you have to kill Hush as a homeless person, easy. This one make everyone take a break and then kill her. I'm not sure what the details are. Um, this one, pretty straightforward. This one, pretty straightforward. This one, we can knock her out and throw her into the liquid. And this one, I don't know how we're going to do this one, but that's a 4,000 right there. Make someone puke. That would be after we make someone puke, so it's like 6,000 XP in total altogether. We have done all the discovery. We have 4 feats. This one we gotta serve someone some shrimp soup. I'm really, really craving some Chinese food right about now. This one you gotta knock out some of the toy tanks. We're gonna have to go exploring for a bit, look for all the tools you can find in the game. This one we gotta hit a dancing guard with umbrellas. So you keep an eye out for a dancing guard. Where is the dancing guard? We can look that up. Hitman China. Where is dancing guard? Go to the laundromat at level 1. Enter the password to open up levels. Go to level 14. See the guy near the sniper rifles. Crowbar brothers says use the knock guard. Take a sniper rifle. What? Feats and challenges. It's called What a Glorious Feeling. Pass. Okay, you find an umbrella in Zhao's apartment. Use your China area guide for assistance. Level 1 of the apartment building next to the block near where Hush is located. Once let a laundromat. So it's up the laundromat. Ignore them. Move straight down ahead and down a floor. Here you'll find the dancing guy. You can smack with an umbrella. Oh, it's the one who's all by himself. Okay, I didn't know he was dancing. That's actually good to know. All right, then we gotta hit him again. The show must go on. You gotta reset the test pods. And of course, 5 people on the block. We could do all the feats. We could do all the feats if we do this right. The only one I'm questionable is this one because I don't know how you make him reset the pods. So we're gonna start with hair in my soup. We're gonna go as the Archean. Restaurant back. We're gonna take with us Huh. Hey, D-Chat, how you doing, bro? Am I muted? No, I'm not. Cool. Let's see.
Chongqing, China.
It's almost tradition to throw her over the board.
Don't go in there. They'll kill you. You hear me? Who are you? I don't know who you are. I don't know any of you. They'll hurt you. Don't go there. The machine will hurt you.
You shouldn't be out here with a bad influence.
Hey!
You're lying.
Is anyone going to help
You should
me out
come
here?
home earlier.
What?
Here's the restaurant.
Well, so much higher up when we were younger, didn't it? Hold. No. Come on, think. No. Definitely 01. I'll fix it. Got it. 011.
Fine. Whatever. So, yeah, maybe just back off a little? I'm not...
Hair in my soup. We're gonna do this one, whether it kills us or not. Ah, that makes sense. All right, we're going to load. Actually, we're going to restart entirely.
So late. You shouldn't be out here with a bad influence. Mr. Pritchard, I presume. Hi, I'm Chansey. Pleased to meet you. I'll be your guide on the facility tour.
Spare me the pleasure. I've had an awful flight. 9 hours delayed, luggage lost somewhere along the way, and the airline is trying to avoid it. Hungry, tired, and I wouldn't have never become flight.
Yes, so sorry about your flight. Just let me know when you're ready. Oh, did you bring some tea? Oh, sorry. I'll be waiting by the stairs in the passenger restaurant. I'll be waiting for next time. Hurry up, the next starting. No, I'm not leaving him at the apartment. He went straight to the restaurant. He was hungry after the 9
I like how he's just looking at it.
I'll give him the tour of the facility next. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. Sure thing.
Oh, look. Yes, but
It would make sense that Chinese food would be the most likely to make you sick. Now we gotta find a toy tank and pacify the guard with an umbrella. Again and again. Or we can go to the block and knock out 5 people.
Have a nice sleep.
Oh, he's not having a
Come
good
on.
day.
No need to hold it back.
No need to hold it back. Just everywhere. Fucking. Did I just hear that? No need to hold it back. Like that guy is just wrong on so many levels.
accept that you may suffer partial or complete memory loss.
Yes.
You understand that full compensation for the above mentioned is part of the agreement
Hey, you!
when summoned.
This is... No, please! Hey! Please!
We did pacify 5 guards in the block. You too, bro. You stay chill too. Hope you're doing well. Keep up the good work. Okay, well, for some reason it's not counting if we pacify them. We might as well just go knock out a couple more and see if that does trick. Maybe it doesn't just update. If you want to use videos on my Rumble, you can. Just figure out to stand that off.
Everything's good.
Hey, what are you? Some kind of thief? You can't... Ow!
Help me! Come on, we're not gonna lose this guy.
Sweet, I think you will. Thank you. Credit you if I do. Appreciate it.
He's over there! Contact! Fire! Fire! Roger that. Whoa, no, 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 no!
Oh, God! Shit!
Oh god. Oh god. Oh goodness.
Reloading! Just give me a song!
Oh god. Yeah, we got hair in my soup. Now what do we do? Oh, we got reload. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Well, obviously, it's not tracking knocking out guards. Maybe we have to do it when we're not being seen. Pacify 5 guards in the block with a hammer. Let me look it up. Maybe it's having a glitch faster. Hitman, China, Vengeance. Reddit. Reddit's the best place to find information. I don't really want to watch a video for this. Like, just to get a straight answer, there's like more videos than there are actual text. I know that a lot of people say they'll wait for the movie, but like, honestly, and they have to watch a 15-second ad just to even see the video. Like, seriously? All right, let's skip past half of it. Skip past half it again. Okay, he goes inside. He climbs up the pole, climbs up that. He climbs through the gate. What's he doing differently than I am? He goes all the way to the top floor, it seems like. The guy walks away. He loops around. He's not hitting the blue guys. Okay. Is it 5 guards in a row? He goes through that to the top floor. He goes across that overpass. Okay, is it a certain outfit you have to wear? He takes a hammer. Oh, it's not a. It can't be a claw hammer. It has to be a basic hammer. Okay, and then he comes around. And 1 and 2. Okay, I'm seeing what the issue is. Because I'm using a claw hammer. It's technically not an actual hammer.
What is this?
Oh, yeah.
Have a little break and we'll
Yeah, I heard rumors you stopped doing it.
Where is the hammer?
Paranoia. Fucked up personality. Call it what you want. I just want to stay clear of it. So keep your eyes peeled. All right? Will do. Proud to be a mom.
Peterson, did you wrap up this pillow? I did. There shouldn't be things to work out, but I have some ideas.
I know that you will start to sign downstairs. A bit scary, but it's just so we don't have to which accident occur, okay?
Yeah, they're 2 different things. One, 2. 3, 4,
Yes, I think you're a bit confused.
5. Alright, we got it. Took some practice. Let's see. Feats. We gotta find the toy tank. And then knock him out with an umbrella. Let's go down to the laundromat. Oh, I was worried for a second I missed something major. Oh, wait. That's a person who's exposing what's-his-face, so we're letting him stay. They also have permission to use my videos going forward if they want to add that to the list.
Ah, my knee is so sore.
Why's that?
I fell over.
Alright, we gotta find the laundromat. Let's see. If I go to map, it should tell me on the map where's what. That's the arcade. That's Zhao's apartment. Laundromat is 1 floor up, so we go through here, and it's gonna be right there. It's right here. And then we need an umbrella.
So how was your trip?
Oh, 118.
No. I tried for a few nights.
I should be around here somewhere.
Are you sure you're reading it right? Just look for the damn throne.
Go already.
No, don't do that!
Are you alright? Oh, you're alive. Hey, someone help me.
What the hell?
Hey, wake up.
Hey, what's the situation? You look freaked out. Ah! Thanks for your help. Important information. Command, you there? You must have seen the son of a bitch.
Sorry, I'm not really sure.
Excuse me, my lady, but may I have this last dance? The thought of it alone has tempted me all night. Oh, your
Command, I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
What a glorious feeling. And now, take his gun.
Shotty shot! Move! Yeah. We're not going home until we find the shooter. You got that? Roger that. Nothing at my position.
They'll wake him up, and we'll go knock him out again with the same umbrella.
Command, please acknowledge. Come in, command.
He's not dead.
Hey, you all right? Can you tell me anything about who we're looking for? Everything went so fast. I didn't get a good look at him.
Okay, I post 2 of them, and when I can, I'll post more. Sweet.
Roger, command. Nothing tangible yet. Still looking. Will do. Out.
The perp is here. He has to be. Find him.
All right.
All right. He's dancing again.
But I'm sure you've heard that a million times
I like how he's just over there fantasizing.
before. Well, your partner's...
And I'm happy again. Yeah, I know this song. I actually do. All right. Unless it's a different song, the same lyrics. All right. So we need to go find a toy tank. Let's see. Hitman, China, toy tank location. Toy tank location. I don't want it for sale. Let's see. It's loading out the AI overview, which is going to tell us everything. The toy tank can be found in the arcade on level 0. Take it to level 4 and knock us out of scientists with it. Arcade on level 0. Okay, we can do that. So we go down these stairs. It needs to be down the street. Okay. Straight down the street. Please note that in the arcade they use computers mostly. So we need to get to level 4. It's either be 0118 or 2552. This is not what we're looking for.
Hey, love the suit. Classic cut. But this is a restricted area. Hey, what the hell? My sights! No, no, no! You're not allowed to be in here. Hey, you! What the fuck?
Hey, this guy has pissed me off. I'm getting help.
You're moving on to memory recognition.
Hey, don't! Hey!
He's creating the perfect primer for rewiring preferences.
Something really bad's happening. You've got to come and help.
It didn't count.
Oh, crap! You're supposed to be guarding stuff, you lazy prick!
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean you'll never get
No, no! God. There are reports of trouble in the neighborhood.
Someone, please!
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 There's anyone here?
Someone's firing a gun.
Help! Hey!
Oh my god.
Calling in! Calling in! Listen up! I got him! Right there!
Oh, fuck! Ah! Leave the area in an orderly fashion, please.
Okay.
No, 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 no! You can't be here! Wait, wait, wait!
Wait! Wait!
Ease up, girls. Keep the safeties on. You know what he looks like and what he's capable of. Hey, that's gonna hurt me a lot.
That's why I did it. We need to find a homeless person.
Don't shoot me.
Right like this! Hand it! Okay.
Try running away from this!
Someone help me deal with this arm.
Oh god.
You need to help me. Some tosser is making a scene. Man, you've got to
He's not hiding there anymore! Watch out! Command!
You all right there? Coming to?
Command, yeah, I'm here now. It's all clear. Over. Command! Anybody there? Come in!
Gotta find a homeless person outfit. Actually,
Hey! Somebody want to help us out over here?
Please don't! Don't!
Man, corridor all clear. Relocating.
We need more men over here, right now! I'm in command! Reporting for homicide! Do you read me, command? Hey.
Christ's sake.
Someone, help me!
Drop the gun. I repeat, drop it.
Can someone help me?
Oh my god! No, you don't want to do this.
yes I
Kill
do.
me. You will kill one of the greatest minds ever.
This again.
Do you want to? What the hell?
You got the bastard, Hush.
Stick it
Now
in
go
the
get
pan.
Imogen Royce and we can get to the core.
Hey, I need some backup
What other challenges do we have? We get drowned. Drown. Yeah, that both works. So it's 4, 8, 10,000. Ugh. How to drown. Oh no, wait. Hold on. Don't need that on my browser history. FBI is like, why are you looking up how to drown people in coolant? Drown Royce in coolant. Cooling down. Another 15-second ad. You know, I'm realizing the ads can be quite annoying. Just imagine. Another ad. It's been 3 seconds. This person puts on yet another ad. Okay, you want to get to that point where you're in that one. Oh, coolant. Got it. All right. I know the coolant is. Let's go find the coolant. Let's go find Royce,
Copy,
actually.
command. Still looking. No sign of the perk.
Never get a chance like this again.
Not here.
Don't do it, man!
Give me one good reason not to do it. Any reason. Like anything. Tell me anything, and I won't do it. Here's the joke. I already did it. Gotta rip a wicked fart.
Don't do that!
Alright.
No!
Just randomly stabbing people in alleys. Alright, let's see. There's the restaurant. There's the ladders. It's gonna be this way. Post the mass report video on the other channel. That's you, right? The Johnny guy? Mine? No. I'm Tibbs TV. I'm the guy who exposed it all originally. And people don't like to give me credit for that. I'm sure that guy doesn't mind too. I've been using his videos as well, posting them on my Rumble and stuff. It's all this big cycle of exposing people. I'm glad Mark's off the platform. Fuck him. He's such a piece of shit. Nah, it's all good, man. I ain't pissed about it. All I wanted to do was expose a couple of predators that were just nasty pieces of crap that insisted on putting their nastiness in front of me. And I'm glad he's burning right now. He can't. He's like, I want to threaten you with a stream. The guy can't even hold a channel. How's he gonna hold a stream? So he's a freaking clown. I'm trying not to cuss as much. I'm trying to train myself to not cuss as much, but failing at it. But no, I'm glad he's getting what he deserves. I'm glad he's finally getting exposed for what he is, because I'm the one. That's the whole reason people hate me, is because that same guy, Marks, spread all these lies so that people wouldn't find out what he was, because I was the one who originally put it out there, and that's why he made those lies to begin with.
Really uncomfortable.
What I'm hearing from people is slander finally coming undone. They're like, oh, so that's why the people say these things about you. That's what I've been hearing lately, and I'm happy with it, because yeah, I had to face a lot of defamation, but he's finally getting what he deserves, and that means people will eventually see the reason. Yeah, you got the raw deal. Yeah, it sucked, but when you expose predators, that tends to happen. So, to be fair, kind of walked myself into it, didn't I? I mean, I could have just been quiet the whole time, but I couldn't turn a blind eye to that. Actually, no, we're gonna go get his outfit. But yeah, you guys are doing God's work, so keep your head up. Definitely trying these days. I mean, overall, things have been getting nice out there, so. Same with that true in April 23, yeah. That's the whole reason we found out about Marks, was because he was defending April. And she got ran off the platform, I think, 2023. Like, December of 23, she disappeared. So, we're assuming she ain't coming back for once.
There's no way you're getting through that door 47. It only opens for
I
people
hate
with an
her, so I
authentic security clearance.
found all this.
The
Oh
signal's
yeah?
encrypted. Without a dongle,
Small
we can't
world.
hack it.
Yeah, the whole reason Marks got exposed originally is because he was defending her for what she did. And I don't care what nobody says. There's no justification for what she did. There is none. And that's when we decided to expose Marks, and that's when he started lying about me. That's why all of it happened. And there are days where I regret it, because I wish I had some of my old life back. My friends got harassed, my family got targeted, all kinds of stuff by this guy.
Access denied.
And not gonna lie, there's a lot of it that really pissed me off, because nobody should cross those lines.
Overruled.
Like, don't be saying gross things in my chat. That's all I said. And he insisted on it.
Access
I think we can go into a mass carnage in this place, because as long as we don't kill Royce and we just surround her, then we should be fine. How come no one helped? You know, that's the question I ask myself every day. People kept saying they didn't want to be a part of the drama.
Come on! Shoot that whiny son of a bitch!
People kept saying how it was, they weren't sure what to do.
Oh, shoot!
There's a lot of excuses to why people didn't help, but really never got an answer on that. That was the one that really pissed me off, is that people just did not want to do the right thing. And it's not that they had to help, it's just that they had to stick by me, because I had this deep inner belief that what she was doing was wrong. And if anyone is wondering, April 23 was having sex with kids. I shouldn't have to express it beyond that. People should know how that word is spelled. Most people. And to anybody out there who has an issue with me exposing this, well,
I don't give a shit!
oh, perfect. Here you are, Ray. I'm gonna knock you out. Okay, she's right there. We're gonna put on this disguise. I exposed that because I thought it was wrong. I still do. There's nothing that has changed in that. I don't regret any of it. And I think that what she did was gross. She's a disgusting person. And somebody had to step up and say something. Marks was one of those people that thought that, oh, look, a woman predator. We can't demonize her because she's a woman. Marks is a tard. He's a complete piece of human trash. And,
Please, someone help me?
I got targeted for telling the truth, basically. That's what it boiled down to. And so the videos that I put out pissed off a large amount of the trolling community. It wasn't just Marks. There was also... There was It Cinemas, Chad Gaming, Marks the Noob, N-Word Boy of the Cyrax Troll community. It was shocking how many people would defend such a gross, scummy person. And so I wound up putting out videos, showcasing them all in real time, defending her or defending that kind of behavior. And that's why people say terrible things about me. That's why people call me all these horrible things. Is because they wanted people to hate me so they would never hear or see what I had to say. Kind of made me an a-hole. I'm not exactly a nice person like I used to be. And, yeah, there's anger there. There's a lot of anger. Because it's not that people didn't care. It's not that people didn't want to help expose a predator. No, it's not that. It's that people went out of my way to destroy my life, and nobody cared until it affected them. People were in my life. I had people talking to me, people hanging out with me. People would hear about it. They're like, yeah, man, that's fucked up. Those are evil people. But when those evil people attacked me, no one cared to step up. And you're a targeted individual. How many people? Like, how many people turn a blind eye, or how many people were siding with April 23 and Marks the Noob? If it's how many people sided with them, a lot. Like, a very bizarre and very clearly very guilty amount. Like, well, let's go off names. I'm gonna pause this quick because I use both my hands to count here. The people that turn a blind eye, people who are cowards and hypocrites, people who are two-faced and fake as hell, the people that knew about this and just chose to do nothing. My mother, Brandy's entire family, my mother and my entire family, the police everywhere knew about this and they did nothing. They knew about children being victimized all over Saginaw. Saginaw PD did nothing. The LAPD did nothing. When my mother was attacked and people were showing up at her house about raping and killing her, nobody in the police force did nothing. The FBI, who I have zero respect for, who were watching everything because they wanted to collect the dirt and get all the rewards of, oh, look what we exposed. They did nothing. Nobody did anything. The Cyrax troll community, who have spent years exposing and targeting Cyrax for this very thing, chose to do nothing when their own people were the same kinds of predators defending sickos, which was a mind blow. All of ranked material were predators. If they were in ranked material Discord, all predators. Every single one of them were defending this behavior. They all knew about it. They all saw what was happening. They saw the proof. They saw the allegations. They heard the confessions, and they still defended it. Half of the Cyrax troll community were defending this, despite what Cyrax is being targeted for. Cyrax, Chance Wilkins, if nobody knows, is a predator. He is a pedophile. I'm the one who made him confess to that, by the way. And people target him because he's a pedophile. But when April 23 and Marks and Cinemas were doing it, nobody cared. Oh, they're one of us, therefore it doesn't matter. And that is the kind of sicko behavior that I could not wrap my head around. The fact that Marks is being chased off the platform by so many different people is a glorious moment in my life, because though it does not take away the slander, it does not fix the defamation, it does mean he gets to pay the price finally. And maybe I can rebuild after that. I don't know. I'm just here to make sure Mark's hate gets shown. He left to go to Rumble so he can call people slurs. I hope he stays on Rumble. Fuck him. He said he would make my life a living hell on this platform, and anyone who was watching my content would become a target. If he's on Rumble, good riddance. Because I don't really use Rumble myself. I use it to put the... There are videos that will get censored on YouTube that I have exposing these people. Not all my archive is on my Rumble. I've been slowly updating it. And there are weeks that go by where I just don't do much with it. But I have thousands of videos. I have a bunch with WTRD that are actually almost all my WTRD videos that exposed him are on my Odyssey. He also was chased off the platform for what he was. He was chased off the internet in general. I have a few more Marks videos that I haven't uploaded in a while. They have been on YouTube in the past, though. Most of my April content is out there. Most of my Flips Gaming content is out there. Most of it. It's either on the Odyssey or it's on the Rumble. And they are my links in my About section, so you can find them there if you want to see them. And you guys can use all of them. You can archive them. You can do whatever you want. I just haven't put them back on the YouTube yet because they were on my last channel. That's why they're on the Rumble and the Odyssey. Most of these videos are safe. There's one video when WTD first issued a fight with me, and then he chickened out before the fight even started. That video is not safe for YouTube. I know it isn't. Something about it gets reported for bullying and harassment, so I just don't put it back up on YouTube. But the rest of the videos, I've noticed most of the rest are fine. And I've been thinking about updating the rest, but you guys can use any of them. Any video on my Rumble, you guys are free to use. There's one video where Cinemas completely puts himself out in the open, and he makes himself look like a predatory scumbag, talking about targeting women and little sisters and mothers and shit. There are multiple cases on my Rumble of videos where Marks and its Cinemas were doxing children. Like, dozens of cases. Anything involving Brandy is a big is a big situation involving that. There was also something recently with Marks that he got chased off of YouTube as well for doing it again. They dox children a lot, like an excessive amount of times. And the reason why Marks was doxing kids recently is because a child, teenager, probably about 13 or 14 years old from what I understand. This is what I heard. I could be wrong, okay? This 13 or 14-year-old boy called Marks a pedophile. You know, I'm not trying to be a jerk here. But A, you want children to hate pedophiles. You want them to. Because pedophiles' primary target is children. Secondly, the fact that a child would know the difference and be calling someone out, that's important. Because that shows that Marks is a weirdo with kids, enough for even kids to notice. Adults have noticed, now kids are noticing too. And I'm not surprised that more and more victims of Marks are coming out. Like, people are coming out saying that Marks intimidated them and harassed them. And when Marks demanded dick pics from a 13-year-old in Discord, Marks threatened the child, and the child went public. This has happened so many times. I'm glad Marks is leaving YouTube. And if he ever comes back, it's going to happen again. People are going to chase him off. He's a scumbag. He'll always be a scumbag. It's not just the racial slurs that he does that's obscene. It's the constant threatening and targeting people, looking for attention the wrong way. But the fact that he has spent the last 4 years defending pedos on this platform. If you guys did not know this, I'm going to tell you now. Marks was a member of the TCAP community. There's a woman, I don't remember her name, but let me pull up my Chrome, and I think I can find it. I'm not sure the video is still up, but if I type in Marks the Noob in Google search, it might pull it up. My videos are the ones that come up the most, I've noticed. It's mostly Marks the Noob on my stuff, and Karl Marx, which Karl Marx is important. There's a video called Exposing Marks the Noob as well. I'm trying to TCAP. I think it was TCAP. Jesse Rugpull. Marks the Noob and the great Jesse Rugpull. Apparently he was involved in the TCAP community. You type in Marks the Noob TCAP and it comes right up at the top by a guy named Lord Tebow Baggins. And apparently he was well known in the TCAP community. Imagine the TCAP community probably chased him out because of the same stuff. We do not know how far back his stuff goes. There's another video here called Boobs, Tunes, and Marks the Noob. I haven't seen this video, but apparently it's from 2022. I'm not going to play it because I don't know. There's a person named Jesse, and Marks is apparently Jesse's girlfriend or boyfriend or something. And, yeah, Marks the Noob was the boyfriend of somebody who got caught being a predator, and that was who Jesse was. I don't remember Jesse's last name, but if you watch the video, it does come up. This is not the first time he's gotten caught being a complete sicko, it turns out. He has a long history of it. But let's see, we're going to go bring her to the thing here. Let's see.
Security protocol.
But yeah, you guys are allowed to use my videos and stuff for archival purposes or showcasing it or whatever. I had a whole entire YouTube channel, which was years of evidence, and well, long story short, I buried my channel because my mom was getting targeted by Marks and Cinemas and N-word Boy, all because of what I was exposing, and that's why that old channel's not around no more. I do regret losing that channel because my mom was not worth losing that channel. My mom was kind of a scumbag in her own right. Because one of the things my mom last said to me, one of the last things that my mom said to me, I think I've mentioned this briefly in the past. My mom had said, lots of people are having SEX with minors. Why do you care? And I told my mom, because I have a conscience, I have a soul, and it's wrong.
Oh my God!
And my mom, I could not understand why she would ever say something like that.
Come in, you there? No! What?
My mom is not exactly a good person. But, if I had known, and she said that after I deleted my channel too. It was like one of the last things she said to me before she went offline and disappeared from my life. I will never understand why people were so scummy about this. My mom said that these were evil people, and she's one of the same people saying, why do you care? I wish I had kept the channel. I wish I had kept that YouTube channel. The FBI was planning to do something. Yes, the FBI was negligent. They allowed this to happen. And they allowed it to keep going on. Okay, she was drowned. Cooling down.
I'm in. You can now access the core 47.
Does that count as drowning? No, it doesn't count as drowning. I guess when you drown them, you have to put the hair into the toilet thing. It's fine. We got the assassination for that thing. That's what matters.
Good. You're alone. I'm sealing the room and dimming the window.
I'm gonna talk for a second. If I had kept that channel, you guys would have hundreds upon thousands of hours of confessions, live chat commentary. Live chat commentary meaning live chat comments. We had a PlayStation 4 at the time. We did not have a PS5 at the time. And with PlayStation 4, you could put the comments, I want to get another PS4 for this very reason. It was a way to keep track of who was saying what. Your comment sections are never removed. The live chats don't ever go away. It's on screen. And plus, even if you track the message, it's permanently there. There's nothing you can do about it. Because once you comment, you comment. I mean, use your brain. What you write is going to be held in cement forever. And so we had the chat on the side of the screen, like on the actual screen. Like you see where it shows end of an era, and then it shows eliminated, that shows this. Right about where this last one, hack the data core, is, that's where the live chats would be on that whole side of the screen. We had hundreds upon thousands of hours of video footage of people abusing comment sections to dox people, to harass people, and making some of the nastiest confessions about pedophilia I've ever seen. All of ranked material, and approximately 50% of the Cyrax troll community. To be fair, I have not seen the entire Cyrax troll community. I've seen most of them. Most of them turn a blind eye to what their own people were doing, or were engaging in this behavior themselves, like the ultimate hypocrites. Cyrax was a piece of crap, and I did not know the truth. I wanted to know if Cyrax was guilty, because if Cyrax was guilty, then these people could help me take down Rake Material. They were actual predator hunters. If Cyrax was innocent, though, these trolls were no better than the trolls I was facing. It turns out it was both. Cyrax was guilty, and so were they. These people were nothing but hypocrites and liars. And so, instead of finding allies in the Cyrax troll community, I found thousands of enemies. And we're talking thousands of pedophiles that do harbor themselves inside the Cyrax troll community. What did D-Chat call it? Self-hating pedos. They'll go out there and glorify attacking one of their own kind to justify what they are in private. which is a horror show. If my mother had not made me delete that channel, not only would all these videos of my Rumble and Odyssey still be up, but also you'd have all that as well. There's a good reason why I've not uploaded all. You're talking hundreds of thousands of hours. Streams that are between 3 and 7 hours long each. And yes, everyone's names were attached to it. This was the ultimate level of organized crime I'd ever seen. And that's why I face so much defamation. That's why I face so much slander. People lie about me so much that no one even knows what the truth is anymore, and people just jump on it. And so, unfortunately, I've had to endure this. But I don't leave YouTube because I know I have nothing to hide and I am completely innocent, despite what Mark says. And if Marks really did leave for Rumble, I hope that cocksucker never comes back. Because that means we won. It was King of the Hill. Who leaves the platform first? Looks to me like Mark's left. So, if this is true, what you're saying, if what you say is true, then this is the biggest victory we've had by far. And that is a beautiful, beautiful moment in my life. Because that means he can no longer harass me here. I don't care if he harasses me over there because I don't scroll through Rumble. In fact, nobody does. Marks is bitching to an audience of 0 on Rumble because Rumble has a very bad algorithm and no real resource. You can't search people up on Rumble. You just can't. You have to know the channel to find much, and even then, it's not going to be very easy because the search engines over there is just broken to shit. So he's whining to an audience of none right now if he's over there. I could care less. I really could. I don't care how much of my videos he archives. I don't care what he does over there, as long as that scumbag stays over there. I don't think he has any place on the internet, to be fair. But if he's going to be anywhere, I'm glad he's not here. Because that means we can finally have some peace. And maybe I can rebuild my life a little bit now. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, think about it. He had huge people, major streamers and content creators, scumbags, don't get me wrong, helping him grow his numbers on channel to channel. They couldn't save him. You want my honest opinion? You want my honest opinion? This is anyone who's watching, anyone who's archiving these contents, anyone who's exposing these people. You want my honest opinion? You should go for the rest of them now. You got rid of him. Why stop there? Go for the rest. Chad Gaming and Cinemas are still at large, and they are the OG people who did this. Marks was found out after they were. Go after Cinemas. Go after Chad Gaming. Go after N-Word Boy. N-Word Boy's got a Rumble. He can move his ass to another platform. He's fine. Some of these people need to be held accountable. You got rid of the big one. But the battle's not over yet. Go for the rest. Finish the job. And make sure that no fucking pedos ever use this platform ever again. Because that's what I'd be doing. The reason why I don't is because there's a lot of days where I'm pretty sure I'm alone on this. Because for the last 3 years, I was alone. It sucked. I'm not hateful of anyone who's exposed in this. I am very proud of many people that are. And you have my respect. Even if these people don't respect me, I respect them. I respect the Johnny channel. I respect the Lisa channel. I respect this channel that just showed more chats today. I respect you guys, even if some of you don't respect me, because you are doing the Lord's work. There is no place on this earth that those people should be allowed to roam free and have a voice, because they are scum. They chose what they were. And if you want my honest opinion, you've gotten rid of the big ones. April, Flips, Marks. These are the ones that really did start most of the major conflict. But the ones who helped them all along the way are still here. Now let's nail the rest. Cinemas has a lot of videos on his channel where Marks was on. Lots of flaggable videos, if you want my honest opinion. Not copyright claims. Those don't do shit. Community guidelines claims. Lots of really malicious content on its Cinemas channel. And Chad Gaming, I'm sure you guys can find something. Chad Gaming's already ban evading. If you guys want to know what Chad Gaming's channel was before this that he got banned on, it was Chad Gaming 420. YouTube.com/@ChadGaming420. And I'm sure if you guys mass reported him for ban evasion, YouTube would step in and fry his ass because he's making money off the same shit Marks is doing. Chad Gaming's just better at getting away with it, I've noticed. That's what I would suggest as the next move. No one has to listen to me. No one has to take my advice. No one has to do it. But you want to get rid of these scumbags? Nail the big boys, too, that actually make it possible for scumbags like Marks to get away with it for so long. Because Marks got away with it since February 14th of 2023. He's only being held accountable in the last few months. Hit his buddies now. And make it really hurt. Because Cinemas is only proud of one thing. There's only one thing that keeps him alive. It's that channel where he has lied about so many people, while in private doxing people that actually help him. Brandy never helped him. He threatened her until she made testimonies and lied about her friends. Because if she didn't lie about me, then he wasn't gonna give her home back. You know, there's a reason why Brandy's a drug addict now and doesn't actually talk to anybody. Her own family doesn't even talk to her anymore. Because she went silent after that. It broke her as a person. Amanda, the child that Marks, Cinemas, and Chad spent months doxing? Yes, Amanda is the one that they doxed. She was a minor when it began. Well, she's homeless right now. Gotta love that information. Jeremiah, nobody knows what happened to him. He was a minor when they started attacking their home. The rest of the family's scattered. They're all separated because of these people. You want her a predator like Cinemas? The fixer, as they call him? Hit him in his wallet. I've considered contributing to his growth a little bit and watching every video he's got in detail just to flag it all fucking down. The fact that these scumbags still operate on this platform, there's still work to do. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, I'm proud of you guys for knocking him off the platform. Fuck Marks. He's a piece of shit. Never let him get away with it ever again. Let's see. D-Chat says, well, self-hating a lot of things. Self-hating autists, self-hating queer folk, self-hating preds, self-hating lolcows. Yeah, I will note. That's another thing. I've had this question. If Cyrax is a predator, and that's what makes him a lolcow, and I expose predators. That's what I was originally doing in my last channel. That was the entire gimmick of that was the entire niche, whatever it's called, the genre. I was labeled a lolcow for exposing predators. That's the only reason why. Everybody's a lolcow. There are no non-lolcows anymore. If you're a lolcow for being a predator, and you're a lolcow for exposing predators, and those two lolcows hate each other, if all people expose predators are lolcows, and all scumbags are lolcows, everyone's a lolcow. Lolcow culture dies. What's hilarious is that Marks, It's Cinemas, based off things they've done and said, Chad Gaming, the way he's behaved, N-word boy, bullying children. We don't just have screenshots of this, we have the link where it's still up to this day. In fact, if I go to my Chrome and I type in the link, I think I know the first 5 letters. Yep, there it is. Clear as day. And the comment is still there. A year later, according to this. The fact that people turn a blind eye to that was also mind-blowing. They all fit the behavior of what they describe lolcows to be. So, yeah, they are self-hating lolcows. That's why they target people and label them as lolcows, because they hate themselves. In turn, there are no lolcows. You see how this culture is nothing but complete madness? It's a bullying culture. It's excuses to bully people. That's all it is. And the reality is there are no lolcows. Even Cyrax himself is not a lolcow. He's a scumbag, he's a predator, but he's not a lolcow. Because lolcows don't really exist. they kind of cancel themselves out after a point, because the people targeting the person's locale are locales, then they're all locales, and turn there are no locales. You see the point? It's kind of messed up. Now it's good that they hate themselves for being peds. They should turn themselves in, but instead they just point the finger to those who don't know how to hide it like they do. Well, they target everybody. They target people who criticize them. They target people who expose them. They target people that they can make themselves look good with. I notice a lot of them only target the only predator that they actually have ever actually targeted. The only actual predator was Cyrax. Cyrax was their excuse to look good while they did what they did behind the scenes. He's the only predator they've ever exposed. They had all these opportunities to expose other ones, including people in their own group. April was not in their group. They could have exposed her. Nope, they defended her. The entire Cyrax troll community turned a blind eye to that. Or defended her. It was one of the two. There was no holding another predator accountable because Cyrax is the only one. Cyrax is not the only pedophile on planet Earth. And they acted like he was. Anyone else? Exempt. That right there is grand delusion. The ultimate delusion. The utmost level of stupidity I've ever seen. And the fact that half the group turned a blind eye knowing what was going on, and the other half was defending it like... That's the thing I don't get. How can you defend that? When you target Cyrax, April 23 and Cyrax's targets were both the same age. So, what the hell? That's why I was so shocked with the Cyrax troll community. That heartbeat sound in the background is so perfect for this moment. Let's see. Again, they're like the people who attack Cobra or the people who fixate on CWC. Is that Chris Chan? Just that Rax turned out to be an actual monster, i.e. a login troll shielding. By the way, we'll hold it with the spam. This is too important. We'll keep this up until the end of the stream. Earl Doobie and Jupiter the Hybrid, they're pretty bad too and deserve what they get. I don't know much about Jupiter the Hybrid and Earl Doobie. Earl Doobie, why does that name sound so familiar? Like maybe I've heard of that, but no one went into detail. Not that people need to go into detail, but you know, after a while you start hearing about these stories, you start realizing who's who and what's what. But even that, you don't hear about the Cyrax trolls ever talk about Jupiter or Earl Doobie. Oh, Earl Doobie, is that White Bowser? Okay, yeah, because I was like, that name sounds familiar. Spooky's talked about Earl Doobie. Yeah, Earl Doobie was a self-professed scumbag, but like I said, the Cyrax trolls don't cover him. They only target Cyrax. If you bring any other predator to them, they're like, nope, we don't care. They just don't. That's how you know it's not about exposing predators. It's about being a scumbag to somebody with the excuse that it's okay. And then they target other people around Cyrax or people who ask questions about Cyrax, like myself. That's the only reason they targeted me. That was their grand excuse. Marks made up all these lies, and then that gave them more ammo to feed. Most of the a-holes that we have in our chats are actual Cyrax trolls. You know what's funny? You know what's really messed up about that? Let's just have a moment here. The other half of the people that are in communities, the nice people, most of them, are also Cyrax trolls. Half were trash. The ones who turn a blind eye are the ones who come here looking for making amends, I guess the way to put it. Half of them come here looking to make peace. The other half, trash. Like, there's no way to really slice it. If you're going to defend predators, you're trash. You know what I mean? And that's half of them. The ones who were trash, the ones who defended it, come here and target me nonstop because they looked bad at one point because of me. The other half that turn a blind eye, they're like, hey, man, good content. It's good to see you making videos again. Like, I'll be nice because they're being nice, but, like, you still turned your back on what was important. You have this whole culture around bashing a scumbag, and you have the opportunity to make a difference, and you don't. I don't know how I could ever really respect those kinds of people. I don't. Because to really want to make a difference means you have to step up at some point. Especially when it's the most important. That's why I hate my mother. I know I'm not supposed to say that. Because people look at that and it rubs people the wrong way. You shouldn't hate your mother. But I do. My mother turned her back on me. And like I said, one of the last things she ever said to me, lots of people are fucking minors. She said kids. She said kids. Why do you care, John? And I told my mom, this is probably why we don't talk. Because after this, I blocked her and I severed ties because it hurt me this much. I have a soul. Why don't you? That's exactly what I said. She hung up in my face and we have not talked since. I have a soul, Mom. Why don't you? That's... trolls didn't make me lose my mother. I said some real shit, real talk. And my mother is such a hypocrite, she couldn't handle it. All she had to say was, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for dropping the ball. I'm sorry for not being there. I'm sorry for fucking you over, not caring when it mattered the most. I'm sorry for allowing them to destroy your life and act like it didn't matter to me. My mom didn't care. All she cared about was herself. And you know what? That hurts me because I wanted to love my mom. I didn't delete an entire channel because I didn't give a shit. I deleted that channel because I love my mom. And then much like every other scumbag in my life, and I am getting emotional right now. I'm not ashamed to admit that. She stabbed me in the back. I will never forgive her for that. Until I hear a fucking apology, I don't think I could even come close to ever forgiving her for that. And even then, I don't know if an apology will really cut it at this point because it's been over a year. The bitch hung up in my face, got her feelings hurt because, let's be honest here, my mother had justified pedophilia. My mom is one of them. And my mom said, lots of people do it. Why do you care? Because, bitch, I have a soul. Apparently you don't. And she never came back. My mom could email me. My mom could probably text me. She could reach out to people. And those people could probably come look for me and say, hey, man, your mom's wanting to reach out. There's a lot of ways she could do this if she really, if it really meant that much to her. Nothing. And I'm saying it sarcastically, but seriously, nothing. It's been over a year. You know, in a lot of horror movies, a year goes by and then the killer goes looking for revenge. I don't even get that. I don't even get a woman looking to Wrath of a Woman score. Nothing. She's just... My mom's probably dead. Probably. And if not, she's a husk of who she used to be. But I gave up a channel that did so much good for the world. And I'll never understand that. I'm sorry if I'm venting here, because, you know, sometimes you get into an important topic, and sometimes memories hit you when it comes to that topic. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit emotional right now, because let's be honest here, that was fucked up. But I haven't told that many people about that comment. Lots of people are doing it. John, why do you care? Because I have a soul. Don't you? Well, based on the fact that she hung up my face and never came back, that's my mother, by the way. That's my supposed... I hope. I pray to God that I was adopted. I really do. I hope they switched me at birth with another baby. I hope my entire life has been a lie, because, honestly, I guess that answers our question, doesn't it? My mother has no soul. She's an evil, narcissistic scumbag bitch who, just like Cyrax, just like Frank Material, just like half the Cyrax troll community, are evil, scummy people. And you know what? Most people don't want to have to admit that your own family can be like that, but sometimes I try to look at this whole exposing April, exposing Mark's thing as it's not... How do I word this? It's not all bad. Yes, I lost a lot of people because a lot of people got targeted and chased out of my life by these people. And I'm glad these trolls, or whatever we're going to call them, are doing, you know, God's work, as we'll put it, chasing these scumbags off the platform, making the internet a little bit of a safer place, and giving these fuckers what they deserve. Payback. I really am happy to hear that. But it wasn't all bad, because I got to be woken up. I got to wake up. I am probably the OG woke. If we're going to joke about it, right? I woke up. I found out that most people in my life were fake. The other half were cowards. And some people in my life had no business being in my life. My mom, for 35 years, told me how to live. And then I found out she was a scumbag. Nobody wants to hear this. People are tuning out right now because they're probably bothered by it. That's fine. It's fine. I wouldn't expect you to understand. Most people probably will never encounter this in their life because most people's family is supposed to be there for you. That's decent, right? But overall, I think the reality of life itself, I got to finally find out the truth, and the truth was what hurt. So, I'm not brokenhearted by that. It bums me out on occasion. I mean, that's supposed to be your family, but I'd rather have no family than a pedo family. And that's what my mom is. One of those same kinds of people. She's a Democrat. The kind of Democrat that justifies letting scumbags run rampant and not actually holding any sense of order at all. My mom likes to control everybody's lives, tell people what to do, but never actually has any morals and principles of her own. When she does things, it's exempt from the rules. The rules don't apply to my mother. Trained my brothers, my dad to be the same way. My dad, in this whole situation, I was looking to my father for advice. And my dad never hated me for it. But when my mother said, we're abandoning this kid, my dad didn't even hesitate. My dad had pussy on the brain. He did not have family on the brain. So my dad's a retard, let's be honest here. Because any person that abandons their morals and principles, raises somebody to be a certain way, and then abandons them for being that way because some bitch told him to, that's not a father. That's a joke. So I'm going to say it for the first time in my entire life. Anthony Ted Alvarado is not my father. He's my stepfather. And he's gone. Well, he said if I ever said that, it would break him. Emotionally. Fuck you. Fuck you. Two can play that game. My brothers, I have so many things to say about my brothers. And I'm just going to go on a rant here. I hope people don't mind. These videos aren't entirely about the game. It's episode 3. And we play the game while we're doing it, right? The entire purpose of these videos right now is for me to just express myself, play a game, have a good time, and when topics come up, we cover it. I will timestamp stuff in the description, so if you want to skip past it later on and watch we can watch the replay, you can. My brothers. I think my brothers were the biggest letdown because brothers are supposed to work together in moments of conflict. They are my half-brothers. But for the longest time, I didn't look at blood as a factor. I really didn't. People you spent your whole life with was the point. And that's what family is. People who you rely on. People who have your back. People who love you unconditionally. Not stop loving you because a pedophile tells them to stop loving you. Really, that is what happened. And the fact that they gave in to a cyber-terroristic pedophile's demands. Well, they're not really family, because in your darkest moments, there's a quote that fits all of this perfectly. In your darkest moments, they will show you who they truly are, or more so, what they truly are. And when it came to my brothers, my mother, my father, most of my friends, Brandy, her whole family, my internet friends, my in real life friends beyond that, everybody. There's only one word that fits the bill all the way through on every single soul involved. Cowards. They were all cowards. They'd rather sell out on their beliefs than stand by what they believe in. And this is because I found out that April 23 was a predator. She was preying on minors, had been for quite some time. We did not know. And when we found out, we made the harsh decision to expose her on the internet. Use YouTube to do it. The problem is YouTube does not have an algorithm set up for that. So when you expose somebody, you can't expose that somebody. You have to use terms that are being searched for. If people aren't searching for it, then no one's gonna see it. That's how YouTube works. If you want to know how to hack the system, it's very simple. If people are searching for it, you use strong keywords in those search results, and people will see your video. I've never cracked the code, but I do know that that is how the code works, because I am not exactly good with coding. I'm just not. And search results is not my strong suit, but I do know how YouTube works. I have a very good idea. And if no one's looking up April 23, no one's ever going to see you expose April 23. Same thing with Marks. Most people don't know about him. Most people don't know about her. The ones who do are already actively on it. The ones who don't, the ones who haven't known this information yet, aren't looking for it. She'd either have to be a really big name, or you'd have to be a really big name. It's one of the two. Otherwise, no one's going to see it. And the problem with this is that the little world that we had down here, friends, family, police, whole nine yards, no one wanted to do anything. When we exposed April 23, we were hoping that maybe she would take a hint and leave our lives. That's really what it was about. Forcing a predator to leave our lives once and for all. And since asking her politely in private wasn't working and killing her wasn't an option, then we had to put out some videos and try to promote it as much as possible. Clearly it worked, because a year and a half later she was forced off the platform and off the internet. And no one's heard or seen her since. Good fucking riddance. We didn't really plan on having an army of trolls defend a scumbag predator and attack all of us over it. You can't really plan for that. Nobody really does, because you don't expect it. And to be fair, this was my first time exposing any scumbag. We knew she was guilty. She gave us enough information in her confessions. Because she wasn't confessing, she was bragging about it. Still a confession. It is a confession, but it's more so like she was convinced she'd get away with it. Here's the horrifying truth. This person, this Ashley, Mrs. Johnson, April 23, is still not on any sex offender registry. She got away with it entirely because of these people. Mark Sanoob is going to get away with it entirely. Yeah, he forced him off the platform. Congratulations. And that is a great thing. But he's not going to face any accountability for it. He's going to keep roaming the internet, finding new ways to target children. That's what he does. He is a predator, after all. Predators don't like being backed into a corner. Eventually, he'll do it again. Cyrax has done it time and time again. Use him as a template. In this situation, everyone was a coward. Nobody wanted to hold somebody accountable. No law enforcement wanted to do their job. The excuses by police were some of the dumbest excuses I'd ever heard. And to this day, they still haunt me. The reasons haunt me. Here is the number one reason why police were going to let this woman victimize children. You ready for it? It's going to blow your mind. BLM defunded them. Therefore, they could not do their job. Could not or did not want to. There's a difference. Police did not want to do their job because they weren't paid to do their job. Defunding the police means the police are not paid to do their job anymore. Therefore, they're going to sit on their ass and eat donuts. That's what cops do when they don't get paid. And so, long story short, the police across the entirety of Michigan failed. And this predator got away with it. Family and friends didn't have to fight this, they just had to back me. You know, be there when I needed them for emotional support, needed them to have my back. Like I said, I hate my mother. She's trash. And I say that because it's true. I'm not going to lie to my audience. I haven't lied ever. I'm not going to start now. So I'm going to tell you exactly how it is, as much as it may sound horrible coming out of my mouth. My mother is a piece of human crap. And everything she's ever done to better this world goes out the window when she did what she did. Lots of people are fucking kids, John. Why do you care? Because, Mom, I have a soul. Why don't you? And that's one of those questions that I ask myself on occasion. Why doesn't my mom have a soul? Because when you get so high up on your high horse, on your pedestal, you suddenly think you can just ignore all the problems around you. You start believing that you're too good to help other people. My mom was an advocate for people in the disabled community. An advocate is somebody who helps people find a voice. My mother had the LAPD in one pocket. Think about how much of a joke this human being is. She had a judge in another pocket. She could have helped me find my voice and to get this to the right people. She could have shut these fuckers down. Not only did my mother convince me to delete 3.5 years of evidence to make them stop harassing her, she also turned her back on me because I told the truth. I hope someone goes to my mom's house and blows her away and ends that wicked witch's reign of fucking terror upon this earth, because I am convinced that she has been screwing over the disabled community for years. I am convinced my mom is a predatory scumbag who only does it for the money. Like Chris Hansen. That's why the TCAT community supposedly churned on it, from what I hear. Because all I cared about was fucking money. My mom is trash. And there's one thing I do regret. It's wasting 35 years on that cunt when I could have just walked out when I was 18 and left her ass behind. But John, the services, think about the services you lose. Yeah, fuck those two. Fuck them all. I could have a job, I could be richer than shit, I could be living on a beach at a fucking condo in Florida right now. I know there's hurricanes, I don't give a shit. I could be in Malibu right now, jacking off, watching porn, doing drugs, snorting cocaine with a beautiful woman on my couch. I could be a fucking tyrant of a major corporation right now. Instead, 35 years go by and I'm starting my life a couple of years ago, and I'm starting with nothing because I got doxxed so much that I lost everything because no one had my back. I could be fucking on top of the world. All I had to do was leave that cunt behind, and I regret that. I regret not fucking walking away. And yeah, I sound like an a-hole for that. I'm aware, okay? I don't really give a shit anymore. I realize that you can't make everybody happy. You can't say the truth and keep everyone happy all the time. It's not possible. So being honest with all of you, fuck those of you who don't respect me for it. I'd rather be an honest person than a lying douchebag like my mother. See the analogy? Works perfectly. And my biggest moment of pride in all of this, you know my biggest regret, wasting my time on people that don't matter. That's really what it boils down to. But then my biggest moment of pride in all this, at least I stuck to my fucking beliefs. I didn't cave when it got rough. I didn't back down when the going got tough. I made sure to stick to who I am. And people have treated me like crap for being who I am. I don't regret a fucking thing with sticking by who I believe I am. I don't regret it at all. Because at least, and all this bullshit I spew over the years that people just shrug off, at least I stand by my bullshit. You know what I mean? When most people don't, I do. And I don't regret that. That's where I have my most pride in. That's where my pride lies. I stand by what I believe, and I stand by my morals and principles, no matter how many people try to buy me out. And look at that. In the end, that money didn't mean shit. you know. So that's my thoughts on the entire thing. Sorry for the rant. I wanted to share my thoughts and opinions. If it sounded a little ranty and rambly, it's because sometimes there's a lot of thoughts and I want to share them all. I'm sorry if it offended some of you. Personally, I do not care because some of you people out there have been douches to me. And if you're offended by me telling you the truth of how I really feel, then you clearly don't understand self-expression. So, that's it. I think I'm going to just leave it at that. Let's see. I'm actually surprised there aren't any more pampered chew trolls. Everyone deserves it. Tim, he admitted it multiple times in casual conversation. Way better than Cool. We read all the comments. We're going to go back to the game now. We got like one more thing to do, and then we're done with this.
No need to worry about intruders.
Alright. Do I really want to do this? Let's see. Skip past this shit. Can't skip it. Yeah, sorry for the rant. Just sometimes you have a lot of things to say.
Here. Clients, operatives, every hit the ICA ever sanctioned. Enough to shut them down for good.
I'm going to watch this cutscene.
First, you need to locate all files referencing Diana and yourself.
So hungry. Use the munchies right now. We also had like 40 to 70 hour. We had 40 to 70 streams on my last channel.
What did it feel like?
And
taking lives.
They were all like 3 to 7 hours long as well. Never gained those back. Those are gone for good. Those ones are gone.
I should leave you to prepare. Perhaps I see possibility for other
There was also playing Far Cry 6 until we got platinum.
I choose him.
I don't even know how we got.
Two of you go way back.
I don't even know how we got 40 episodes.
I didn't realize it. I don't know. I get why you want to protect her. So, wipe all the data referring to the two of you from their system before we publish the rest. Okay, good. I've set up a link to an information nonprofit site. When you press that button, it's up there and the whole world will know. There's no undo 47. This will shut the ICA down for good. You really okay with this? It's who you've been for so long.
Maybe it's time for a change.
I'll just return things to normal. No need to alert them we were here prematurely.
Safety detected. Lockdown commencing.
I can hold the doors for a little while. Use the vents to get out. Go, now!
All personnel, breach protocol initiated.
This is bad. That means they'll shoot on sight. I'm gonna create some havoc, 47. Create the core meltdown. Maybe we'll divert their attention a bit.
Warning, core overheating. Warning, core shut down. Temperature critical. Warning, fire detected. All personnel, breach protocol initiated.
Surrender the gun this instant. Oh no, you don't.
Warning, core overheating. Warning, fire detected.
Take
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna drink real quick.
Snake's gone to the ground.
Warning, fire detected. All personnel, breach protocol initiated.
Hey! I could seriously use some help over here!
Help! There's someone! Oh shit!
I don't kill her because she's still waiting on her friend, and I don't want to be a dick.
I need some assistance here.
Shit. That was tense, 47.
Hey, someone help me! Oh god! Oh shit! What the? I need some assistance here.
You go that way. Yeah, that's good. She can witness a lot of dead bodies. Anyway, I ranted long enough, expressed my thoughts, etc. You guys all know how I feel about this whole thing, and I'm glad people are doing things to better this platform finally. That's the gist of it, right? I do feel happy to hear this news. Let's choke artist now. Level 16. So we're level 16. We're about 4 levels away. Let's replan the mission. Alright, we got events and stress. Hold on. Go to the main menu, I guess. Oh, God. It'd be easier to go to Mendoza and do those other 3. You want... No. Mastery. Here we go. Yeah, we got about 4 more levels left. Leviathan sniper rifle. Maybe if we were to knock out as many people as possible and hide their bodies, we could get some XP. Hitman 3. How much XP to level up? Freelancer XP. I don't do freelancer. Fuck that. XP. Hitman Wiki. A silent takedown, a fresh disguise, and camera destroyed is 25 XP. Body hidden, door unlocked. Body hidden is 10 XP. Door unlocked, intel item obtained, and key and key card obtained is 10. Guard headshot is 5. Melee kill is 10. Unnoticed kill is 25. Target eliminated is 50. Ballistic kill is 10. Poison elimination is 25. Poison's the big one. Head is 10. Providence member eliminated is 5. That's only in Untouchable. Mission XP. Objective completed. Unnoticed. Silent Assassin. Mission completed. Targets only. Exclusive to missions. They're not exclusive to missions. Escalation level complete is 50. Discover. Map name 1,000. Chameleons 4,000. I don't care about any of this. Okay, this isn't going to help us. Plus, it's freezing up my screen. Dude, I really do hate Windows Explorer. How to level up mastery quickly. Do all the challenges and all the good XP. You do them all. 90, 130,000 depending on the level. If you want to do it fast, do the Silent Assassin and 4K challenges. Let's see. Should we start doing Silent Assassin? Let's see. Do you only do the Silent Assassin and 4K challenges? Good luck. I'm just trying to figure out how much level to level. According to this, Freelancer, you get a lot more XP. Leveling up in Freelancer. It takes 6,000 XP to go up a single level. Okay. I finally found on Reddit. Found it. All right. Do we want to do a new stream, considering it's been an hour and a half? It's been almost 2 hours. I'm going to call it here, guys. We're going to retitle this video, and we're going to start another stream in about 10 to 15 minutes. I will be back, and we will do this as we go. See you in the next one. Peace out. Adios.